Hi students. Now the next topic is speed, cost and size. So in different point of view, we are going to be categorize a memory in hierarchical manner. Okay. So discuss in detail about that. Here see the diagram. This is the memory hierarchy diagram. Okay, so first one is registers, primary cache, secondary cache, main memory and magnetic disk or secondary memory. So what is meant by cache? So cache memory we already learned in first unit also. So again I explain that. That is what is a cache memory. So cache memory is a, so whatever the repeated actions are there, that is going to be stored in a cache memory. For example, if you have a loops, okay, so every time the loop is going to be repeated, so the repeated actions, whatever the repeated actions are there, that is going to be stored in a cache memory. Okay, so that's why we placed cache memory in between main memory and processor. Okay, so let us discuss in detail. The entire computer memory can be viewed as the hierarchy from the figure. The fastest access is to data held in processor registers. Okay, so registers means in the fast for accessing data from registers is very fast when compared to next levels. Okay, that's why the registers are placed at the topmost place. Okay, so registers to be a part of the memory hierarchy, then the processor registers on at the top in the terms of the speed of the access. So in the terms of the speed point of view, registers places topmost level. Okay, at the next level of the hierarchy is relatively small amount of memory that can be implemented directly on the processor chip. Means each and every time there is no need to go for main memory. Okay, so whatever the data that is there, so in general whatever the data the processor requires, first it checks and registers, after that cache memory, after that main memory. Okay, if uh, if the data is not there in main memory, then there is then next level is secondary memory. So in that manner the processor access the data. Okay, so at the next level of the hierarchy is relatively small amount of memory that can be implemented directly on the processor chip. So this is called a processor cache. It holds the copies of instructions and data stored in much larger memory that is provided externally. So here we have to store copies of instructions and data externally. So whatever the data in secondary memory, whatever the repeated actions in secondary memory, that is going to be stored in cache memory. So generally we have two levels of caches, that is primary cache and secondary cache. Okay, so coming to primary cache, a PC is always located on the processor chip. Okay, and this cache is small because it plays on the chip, which must be implemented many other functions. So that's why it is referred as level 1. Okay, that means primary cache is always located on the processor chip. This cache is small because it places on chip, so which must implemented many other functions. It is referred as a level 1. So as a PC is almost located on processor chip, that's why accessing becomes very easy. Okay, when compared to access data from main memory or secondary memory, accessing data from cache is very high. Okay, so a PC is always located. Next one is, another one is processor cache, sorry, another one is secondary cache. So a larger secondary cache is placed between primary cache and the rest of the memory. Means why we go for primary cache, secondary cache means like main memory and secondary memory. Okay, so primary cache is temporary storage and less storage capacity is there when compared to secondary cache. If storage, if data is very large or instructions are very high, means in point in size point of view, then we go for secondary cache. Okay. Okay. Next, like secondary cache is equal to secondary memory and primary cache is almost the main memory. Okay. So next one is, so that's why we placed the secondary latch in after the primary latch, sorry, primary cache. Okay. So it is implemented using SRAM chips. Okay. The next level in the hierarchy is called the main memory. Okay. That is, the main memory is much larger but significantly slower than the cache memory. So size point of view, main memory is high when compared to cache, but accessing point of view, cache memory is fast accessing when compared to main memory. Okay. So the access time for the main memory is about 10 times longer than the access time for the L1 latch. Okay. Sorry, cache. So disk devices provide a huge amount of inexpensive storage. That means the disk is nothing but a secondary storage. So it gives a huge amount of it stores a huge amount of data. So they are very slow when compared to semiconductor devices used to implement the main memory. So a secondary memory is very high. Okay, in storage point of view, but accessing point of view, it is very less when compared to main memory. So these are the memory hierarchy. We divided this it as based on the speed, cost and size. Okay. So this is the speed, cost and size concept. Means what is the conclusion of this topic is, based on the speed, size, cost and size, means in accessing point of view, registers are the topmost level. Okay. So after a primary cache, secondary cache, main memory and magnetic disk. Okay. So in cost or size point of view, size is secondary memory has more size. It contains lot of storage capacity. Okay. When compared to registers, this size point of view, it is very high, but accessing point of view, secondary memory is very less. Okay. So accessing data from registers is very fast when compared to secondary memory. So this is the concept of speed, cost and size.